if we don't do it in a certain order. Well, I'm going to start right here, Jennifer, because this is green, and it's St. Patrick's Day today. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. We're so glad you're here. Happy Friday. Happy NCAA March Madness.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Happy crafting. And happy Jennifer.
I wore green.
She's got her green.
Yes.
Happy. Well, speaking of happy.
Yes.
I didn't wear my green shirt.
Well,
I just had to look down to
yes.
see what I wore. I've got my St. Patrick's Day shirt on,
Yes.
but I planned to wear my green shirt, and then I found this accidentally in my closet, so I'm wearing it instead. But anyway, we're here today. It's Friday. We've got 17% off our store to celebrate the Irish St. Patrick's Day holiday. So whether you're Irish or not, you are lucky because we have our big sale today, and it is 17% off. There's just a couple exclusions like gift cards. There's a few kits. The new Tim Holtz trimmer, which is supposed to arrive on Monday, Jennifer.
Oh, that's exciting.
It shipped last night.
That's exciting. Watch the video Saturday.
I know. I want to say Monday, but then I want to be careful because maybe it won't be Monday, but hopefully it will be. So that's coming next week, and a lot of you have pre-ordered it, and thank you for that. We really appreciate it. We'll give you a holler when they get here and put your name on one. And let's see, am I forgetting anything else? I don't think so, but we have a lot of people joining us. It's the last day of spring break here in central Iowa.
So sad.
Janny says it's a fun morning to watch, and it is. And we also have a new product from Janet. We have cards from our Sizzix sales rep that she sent us. So we have a lot to show. So let's get this show on the road. Jennifer, I'm going to pass you the camera.
Okay.
Thank you. I guess we'll just start right here. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, we got a card in the mail from Lori that I want to show you because it's really cute. I tried to open it and it doesn't open. The card itself is this flat surface, but look at this pulls out. Isn't that a cute little idea?
Okay,
She's got a pocket on the front.
Yes.
And then this pulls out and it says Happy St. Patty's Day. And this is from Lori, and actually I want everybody to know that Lori's going to be here on March 24th. Her first time ever that she's been on our video. We're really excited. Ooh. And she's got beautiful cards. If you go to our calendar, you'll see a sneak peek. So be here for Lori on March 24th. And then I want to show this again. This came from Bonnie, and she sent it a few days ago, but I figured since it's St. Patrick's Day today, I wanted to show it again. So thank you, Bonnie and Lori. And then I've got this sitting here, Jennifer, just as a reminder to everybody. So we'll try to show this multiple times today. And we've already gotten a lot of orders in, so thank you. It's whether you're in the store, you're on the phone, or you are ordering online. You're all going to get the same discount. And then we're going to hop up to Easter from St. Patrick's Day. If you were watching yesterday, you saw this amazing project that Chris showed us how to make.
Oh my gosh.
And this is one of the projects that you think, oh, that looks really hard. But Chris is kind of famous for making things that look hard, making them doable and more easy. And here's her other one that she made with the little chocolate bunnies. I don't know if you saw those, Jennifer.
No, I didn't. I haven't seen that yet. I didn't realize the carrot was attached to the lid.
Yes, it is. But the cool thing is you can still put treats in the carrot.
Oh my gosh.
So it's that little carrot die from Elizabeth Crafts. And the carrots alone, wouldn't they be cute on your Easter table?
Yes.
You just set a carrot
and I love the basket in there.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
And you could make the basket by itself too if you wanted to. So thank you, Chris. That was really amazing. The other thing, let's see, since we're showing projects, let's move over here. Shelly, who was our Sizzix rep, she made cards for us. And then yesterday, I don't know exactly who.
Texture.
Yeah, it's got the texture.
Yeah.
So it uses the dotted 3D embossing folder, and that's that background piece. And I like it because it's a bigger card, so she just has it kind of in a big, kind of a block. And you know, all of these items are 17% off. This is normally $12.99. And then she used the abstract elements.
And made the person. I was wondering what the person's face was made out of. And I think it
might be part of the, oh, there's the abstract faces. So she used the faces, which we can order for you if you like, and then the little elements.
Oh, wow.
So that was very creative. And look at this one. And she also used, believe it or not, the palm tree is made with the abstract elements.
Oh my gosh.
And they're normally $24.99. Jennifer, I don't know what 17% off is.
Don't know.
But it'll show up when Janet links it. So she used that.
Wow.
And then she used, it looks like she's got a little texture here. She's got texture on the leaves, which are part of the abstract element. So they pulled a couple other 3D embossing folders. So we've got tree rings and woven, and these are $12.99. But look at, she made flowers and bugs and leaves.
That is incredible.
And all of that is from this die. So pretty cool. Shelley, thank you so much for doing this for us. And then this one is also amazing. And if you can see it in person, it's just, I just want to go like this because it's all
lots
kinds
of
of layers.
texture, yeah.
And her main thing was the brushstroke flowers mini. There's two main dies, and this is $24.99.
Beautiful.
And Shelley had told us that this was going to be one of the best sellers from that release, and it really was. And then she also used this one, and Teresa has used this one too, the wood slice, and it's also $24.99. So don't we have like the best people? I just want to keep looking at it. So it's really cool. Now I saved this one for last because she sent us this one also. And Jennifer, I thought it was terribly clever that she used the simple plaid for like a fence.
Yeah.
She just turned it, and then she had something to ground those mischievous
those
cats.
I would never think to combine most of these together to do that.
It's very creative. So the cats are $22.99, and I think maybe the simple plaid was also. And then she's got those mini brushstroke flowers also, or brushstroke flowers mini. Wow. So anyhow, I just think that turned out really, really fun. Shelley, if you're watching, thank you so much for sending us those cards. Okay, then we got a few more things. We have a brand new product designed by Janet, and it is sketches. And she was here last week, and she started her new Heritage series. And these are the layouts that she had on her Heritage series. And you can download this. You can order a paper copy or come in and get a paper. If you're far away, you can download it. It's $1.59, and you can find it if you go to our section that's instructions and guides, or go to the Heritage section in our themes. And you'll notice it says set 1. So we can expect more of these. You might have a whole collection of them by the end of her series, and maybe we'll get her to do some more themes.
There's a question, how many layers are the mini brushstroke flowers?
Oh, that is a very good question. Oh boy, it's hard to see with, let me just look at one of her flowers. That's probably the best way. It looks like the leaves have 2 layers and the flowers have 2 to 3. If you count the little centers, they're going to have 3 layers. And here's another.
Yeah.
So not really too bad. I think it's nice because they're little. If you were doing like, you know, name cards or name tents, they'd work out really well. All right, so Janet, thank you for designing the sketches for us. And then we've got in the 3 stamps that everybody was dying for from Elizabeth Crafts. And these are those David stamps for journal date. This is journal dates and months. And I think Diane really loved this one. I really love that background. And it's $20.99. And I know that a lot of you waited for these, and they would be 17% off today, even though they're brand new. And then here's the other set that's got the typewriter and
a pencil sharpener.
Yep, and this is Journal Your Life. And it's $11.99. And then Jennifer, look at this one. Look at all the words on there. I love all the words.
I read those last night.
It's only $11.99.
And that's good for like especially pocket scrapbooking. I like to do that a lot.
And that's called Journal Phrases 1. Now, we might have a couple of the dies, but some of the dies are sold out from the new release. But you know what? They're back in stock next week, and we'll be able to order them for us for Memory Bound. Okay, I just want to mention this again. We're going to have a squirrel moment quite often today. All right, then the next thing we're going to show before we go over to Jennifer's beautiful, amazing layouts are we got some new papers in.
Oh, wrestling.
So we got wrestling, and this is one we have not had before. And what I'm showing you, you're going to find in our theme section. And you might recognize this little belly there, Cat in the Hat. And if you've got a runner, I love this because it says I'm running. I love running. I love running. I love running. I'm dying. That all I would need would be that bottom line right there, Jennifer. And then this is the Chiefs Stadium. So if you were a Chiefs fan or celebrated the Super Bowl, there you go. And then we have this long distance running. Oh, that's nice. And this is they're calling it the male, and then we have the female version.
Oh yeah, you can see a little kind of a shadow on the side.
Yep. And then this one is really good for theater.
Oh, I like that.
You're going to find it in music and dance, and also in New York because it is called Broadway.
Oh, that is nice. I may have to get one of those.
Jennifer, is this the paper you used today?
No, mine says racing on the bottom. It was in the car section over there.
So if you have a new driver, or you go to the races, or maybe you had a little accident or whatever, a little speeding ticket you want to recognize.
A nice one too.
And this is really nice too. This is actually the color of one of our local schools here. And this is called Recital.
Yeah, that'd be nice for dance.
And then we have music, very original.
That's nice.
And then, oh my gosh, Jennifer, I don't know if your girls watch SpongeBob, but my daughter is 32, and I think she might still watch SpongeBob.
Traveling, it was in the time of the kind of portable DVD players, so it'd be on the back of the seat.
Oh yes.
And me and James would be up front just hearing SpongeBob over and over for hours.
Probably the same episode.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, and then here's one of our Dr. Seuss papers. These we got in because they're really inspirational for graduation. And then this is the same.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's neat.
A lot of people like to put these on display, or they make you feel good. They make you feel like your grad or whoever can do anything.
Oh, that's nice dance.
And we have a dance. And then we have another kind of another performance, a stage. We've got a lot of dance and music because look at this just row of music. I don't even know what it says. Oh, music comes from the heart. Is that what it says?
Comes from the heart. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, then I don't think we've ever had this one. I love it too. If you do have a dancer, a musician, you go to a concert, this is like that's perfect. Nice. But look at this one, Jennifer.
Oh my gosh.
This is brand new for Memory Bound. It's a new paper. I don't know about other places, and make a comment if you can, but here in Ankeny, and Jennifer's girls are younger than mine, but don't they do like crazy things to invite people to prom?
Yes, or some might just get a text, hey, do you want to go to prom? As more like, I think, friends, but yeah, do you want to go to prom? A text.
I heard somebody like filled somebody's car with balloons and put a note on it.
Yeah, it is neat, some of the stuff they do.
And then pool water is always good. We're not doing pools right here right now because it's like winter again. And that's the New York skyline. So if you
that's pretty, black and white.
Go to New York. I know, I love it. It's very neutral. And then here's one of Jennifer's favorite places. We've got a new Animal Kingdom paper.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, now the next, wait, I'm gonna save, I might save those for later. Oh, these are the last. I did save these for last. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, I did, because I'm doing this one next. Here's a cheerleading paper. And that's another new one. So we're trying to get more themes, but I want to know how many of you are watching The Mandalorian or watch The Mandalorian, because I'm terribly excited about these papers. Look. Doug and I watched the first 2 seasons, and now we're ready to watch the 3rd season.
Yeah, those are nice.
I didn't even know who The Mandalorian was.
I haven't watched any of it. I have no clue.
So you're going to find this listed under our Disney theme. And it is on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. Okay, so we went over our new stamps, our papers, our cards from our Sizzix gal. We got Janet's new sketches available to everybody. We told everyone about our sale. And Jennifer, we're ready for your layouts.
Gosh.
So here we go. You guys are going to be amazed. Even Chris made a comment this morning. She walked by and saw them and said, oh my gosh, those are amazing. And they are. Yeah. Okay. We don't have any questions, do we? Oh, my husband's 75 and he's a SpongeBob fan.
Oh my gosh.
Every day. Oh, Kathy, that's funny.
That's funny.
So anyhow, if you're just joining us, we are lucky today because Jennifer is on spring break for one more day. I'm sorry, Jennifer. That probably ruins it, doesn't it?
It does.
But she's on spring break, and she's been working really hard on her daughter Sydney's layouts because she's a senior.
Yes. Don't have a lot of like school activity things I've done. I have some to do, but I haven't done them yet.
Well, when
done
you
more
do,
for
I'm sure
senior
we'll be able to
pictures.
post them.
Yeah.
And Chris says she loves layout days. So it's Chris, you're here on the perfect day.
Yes. Yes.
Which one do you want to start with?
Well, let's start with this one.
With this one?
I did this last night very quickly because all I have is a picture. It was in her home repair class. They had to make a car, and they had the little air tank, whatever, CO2 little thing on the back, and they attached a string, so they raced them.
We
and
never
they
did
timed
anything
them.
like that in school when I was in school.
So all I did was put zooming, and I left a place for her to write what it is.
Oh, I like that you left it for her to write on.
Yes,
That's
and
a
she's
great
got to
idea.
write on a lot of these, actually.
We're going to see some places for her
Yes,
to write.
and I, this one at least has a place. Some of the others I said you can write to the side of the picture, but you need to write what it is because I don't know.
So this is a paper that we do have,
Yes.
and it's kind of like the one we showed you, but like
It
Jennifer
says
said, it's got
racing.
racing at
Yeah.
the bottom.
I thought that was perfect.
It is. And then I also want to mention, first she had it matted in black, and it kind of blended in,
Yeah.
but then she added that blue.
Well, the blue out of the, and the car.
Here in the car, and it really
So,
pops
yeah.
off the page.
And it's still, to me, this still kind of blends in a little bit. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. I just want to get it done.
Okay, while you get your next page, I'm going to answer a question. Those Easter kits from Pink and Maine, I did reorder them. So they will probably be here on Monday or Tuesday. They're like one of the fast shippers, like Elizabeth Crafts. So if you want one of those, they'll be back in stock next week. You can call us if you want, or you can order them when they're back. And if you call us, we'll just reserve one for you. So thanks for asking about that.
And then she last year did a photography class. And this is I can't believe this is the only layout I use, these wonderful little
the alphabet soup from
Doodlebug. Oh
Doodlebug.
my gosh,
Those are
I love these.
Kim was using those in her book when you guys were here.
Yes, and I've used this color a lot more in my little book now. I put a lot of words in with these. I love these.
Well, and that's what she's
That's
used right
what
here.
I use there. And I did notice that this paper is very textured. This is that
Okay.
avalanche.
Is that avalanche? Yeah.
And I would say they are not sticking the best to this really textured.
So it's best if you have a smooth
Smooth, and I've put them on the outside of my page protectors in my little album,
And they stick really well?
They stick wonderfully. So I've done that. But this was a backside of one of our papers in graduation up
gosh.
there. Beautiful paper.
both sides are good.
Yeah,
because-
and I cut. I mean, all her pictures are in black and white. So it's like, well, I don't find it too exciting because it's all black and white, but
it's very meaningful
yes,
to her especially.
And I told her she's going to have to write beside, what their assignment was.
So are these actual negatives?
These, she took the negative and just laid it down and just developed that like it was
yeah.
a picture. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And she had those in there, and I just cut them apart and put them on there. So, oh look, there's her. Who is that? Heather and her and Tanner, I guess. Yeah, a lot of pictures just around school. This was around school. Should that Spider-Man? It doesn't look like Spider-Man.
No, it doesn't. That does not look like Spider-Man. That looks
pretty-
like an alien.
Yes, but I'm.
It looks like Resident Alien, which
Yes.
is another show that we have been watching at our house.
And then this is in our downtown. She did that around Christmas time.
Well, you're showing how you can use these. Cut
Yes,
that paper
I thought,
apart and get a lot of film strips out of it.
Yes, you could a lot.
Vicky says it's very striking, the black and white.
Yeah, I've never done one that's all black and white.
I'm glad they're
So-
still teaching photography.
Oh, I took it in high school. I was a yearbook photographer, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And she used my old camera,
oh, she
my
did?
Pentax K1000. She used it, yes.
All right.
So, okay, and then this.
So Jennifer's going to be all ready for her graduation party because she's getting all
I
these layouts
know.
done.
Oh my gosh, I wish I would have. Okay, you're going to fall. This she did in 9th grade, like a basic construction class. So they made.
She made
that.
that?
Yes, and
Oh my
painted it.
gosh.
Yes. Yeah, she made that. I know. I was kind of surprised. She said the doors were the hardest part. But yeah.
I'm impressed.
And we have we have actually 2 lines over there for construction. We didn't have any more of this background, but we have paint and moving too a lot of moving and construction that was really, and we have the stamp.
Those are the DIY from Photo
Yes.
Play. That's what you used.
And
in here, the
I
dies?
used the dies too. I didn't have the stamp when I did this. All I had was the dies, and so I just cut it out twice in 2 different colors of paper, and then just cut it and
Turned out
layered
really
it.
nice.
Yes.
So we're out of the dies, but if you want it, you can let
have
it
the
know.
stamp.
It's the DIY home edition, but you could
this,
stamp it. Oh, that's brand new.
That's new, and I would love that.
Okay.
That looks
This is
so
cool.
interesting.
It's an embossing. We need to make samples of this.
Yes.
It's an embossing folder, and it has the dies with it. So you could. I would emboss first and then cut it out.
You could,
Or
yes, or you
maybe
could
either.
die cut it, and then I would think there's enough groove in there that you could then set your die cut in the. I've never had a die and emboss type combo like this, so.
I know.
But that looks so neat.
We're gonna have to check it out. 'Cause
If you do a
I
lot
think
of-
it is pretty cool.
yes.
And Spellbinders also has a new set of dies coming out that are tools. So I guess tools are cools. You know.
Well,
That
if you're
must be a cool-
remodeling or doing a lot of work around your house, that's yeah.
So that's a really cool one.
Oh, and then now we start into her.
I'll move these over. And we will take pictures of these if Jennifer doesn't mind.
Yeah.
If Sydney doesn't mind
no.
being famous.
And I've gone back and started trying to use some stuff that I've had like these forever. I hate
Was
to
that? Oh, those
this
were stickers,
is Tim
weren't they?
Holtz. Yes, they're so old they're not sticking very well. And I have.
Oh, here we go.
Oh
There's
my
the film
gosh,
strips.
the film strips. I bought. I'm not a pink person, and not really a purple person, so I pretty much bought all the other colors.
Everything but pink and purple.
Yeah, I'm not girly, so but she wore a green dress, so and I love green, so I have the green and I have the film strip.
So
I
there's
love
the
these film
strip.
strips.
You can cut them. You can just
Yes,
tuck them in
and I
here
just
and
put
there.
little pieces of them
That is
under
really
a lot
nice.
of these.
Very cool, Jennifer. That's,
And I had like a Tim Holtz. I have so much stuff, I buy and don't use. We have this. And this package has so many, and it had 23 in it. Look, right there.
oh my gosh!
And I thought,
everyone needs that
perfect.
just for the 23.
And it has big numbers. This is such a neat
I
thing
think
for
I have that one at
anything.
home, too.
Yes, but I loved that it had the 23. So I thought, well, I've used 1 or 2 pieces out of it now. I need to keep pulling it out and using more.
Well, I think this is a cool way to show a composition with a horizontal and a vertical
Yeah.
photo, and how you kind of balanced it all off with the
With
big
her
letters.
little, and then I have these.
Oh, is
and
that
I
where you
put
got your tickets?
yes, and I think this one was from I think a pack. That pack may be down there, but this ticket came out of Tim Holtz's little ticket
I don't know
book.
if we have those, but
We
need
do,
to, do we
because
have
that's
those?
from the wall over there. There's like
Okay.
one more maybe after this.
So that's his ticket
Yeah,
book.
his
and let's
ticket
just flip
book.
through there. Look at all that.
And I love the colors. Those are my type of muted.
They're very
Yes.
shabby,
Yes.
whatever, vintage looking.
Yes, and it kind of goes with the wood background. I liked wood backgrounds. Oh,
Yeah.
So-
You and Maggie.
oh, I do like a wood background.
So here, she likes a good wood
Yes,
background.
I do.
And here's one that Jennifer grabbed to show
Yeah.
us. This is cedar and white ledger from Simple Stories.
Yeah, Simple Stories has quite a few over
Yeah,
there.
there's quite a few
Mm-hmm.
from Simple Stories. Very, very cool. That is a very nice composition. And I want to make another point. I also feel like this picture isn't floating because you kind of grounded it. You kind of got them linked together with that film strip.
That's good.
It's
I never
very-
thought of that.
Well, as I'm
don't think of
looking
that.
at it from a different point
Yeah.
of view, and even looking at it in the camera makes it seem a little different. They want to know the pack that the Tim Holtz 23 came from. So
It
tell us the
is
name of that again.
Layers.
It's
Urban Layers.
It's called Urban Layers. It's going to be online under the Tim Holtz ideology.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's $6.99. And on the
$6.99.
front, it'll tell you, I think, how many pieces. 65.
Oh, right there. Yeah. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff.
Probably if you typed in urban, I think it would come up in the
Yeah.
search bar.
But it does. Yeah.
And the film strips, you're going to find these film strips if you go to
Yep.
shopping and go to collections and 49 and market embellishments.
we're down to some, you know, we don't have like this one. I don't think we have this one.
The new collections have them too.
Yes,
so you'll find them in the new collections.
I've used on the end down there.
Jennifer is sold on the film strips.
I love those.
We have another layout day fan.
And then,
oh, this is amazing too. Jennifer, they're just, oh my gosh.
This is not normally a me thing. I did this yesterday, day before. I had this, which we don't have any right now.
That's the page pieces.
Yes. And I don't do flowers and butterflies and pinks and purples. That's not me. But yes.
But we do see a butterfly and
yes,
some flowers.
I tried, and this collection is very not me, the Simple Vintage Life in Bloom.
I remember you saying that when it came in.
I like the tickets, I like the polka dots, you know, the little like typewriter keys, and I like that. So there's always something usually.
And that ticket paper, did you cut it apart?
I cut just a big chunk out of it.
Oh, a big chunk, okay.
Yeah, and layered it back here. Yeah.
And I love their solids. They're not solid, but they're called solids, but they have a lot of little things on them.
And then I just took a strip of the little like keys, typewriter keys, and tore that a little bit. And I have this, and I need to, you know, you have all these things.
I love it.
And I've been using this set more from Tim Holtz.
So she used that Admit One. It's got the stamp and the die, and it's called Ticket Booth.
And I stamped this one and this one. So these are the two I stamped.
This yellow one is from him, from that. And
then this yellow one.
Oh, and that yellow one.
And I just stamped it on this paper.
Oh, and that probably makes it look even cooler.
Yeah,
when
so
it's
I
not
just,
on
I had it and it matched, so I stamped that. And then these two tickets came out of that ticket pack again. His little
ticket book?
Yeah, his little ticket book were these two tickets. And then the camera and the moments captured and this little ticket and the butterfly and the words and the flowers all came out of the little page layout.
Called page pieces.
Yeah.
And they come in lots and lots of different themes. So you could even take another set of page pieces from another collection and kind of do the same type of layout.
Yeah.
So always look at layouts and things we show as an idea that you can kind of like a blueprint.
Yeah. But yeah.
She's going to have an amazing scrapbook album.
Okay, so there's that. Yeah, that one's very much not my normal, but I did it.
She stepped out of her box.
I did, and I put some flowers and butterflies.
Look at the ticket. That Admit One was from the Tim Holtz ticket booth.
I love those, and I don't know why I've not used them more.
There's lots of comments about your beautiful layouts, Jennifer, and your beautiful daughter.
Oh, she is.
She's very photogenic.
She is. I prefer the non-smiling, but she loves the smiling. I don't know. That's.
Okay, I love this
and
collection.
this paper is from the Hats Off to the Grad. I did like that.
This came out last year, and it was my favorite graduation because it is so different. And it doesn't have to be used for graduation.
No.
The backs are all just prints. Like this brick is just, there's nothing on here that says graduation.
No, nothing says graduation.
But it goes well with those pictures for sure.
And here's more of the Tim Holtz stamp and die. And I just used plain cardstock.
So there's your ticket
and
booth.
the same cardstock I mounted the pictures in, I did that. And then look, more film strips.
Oh, you have to really look to notice everything.
This one's a solid one. It doesn't have the cutout like photo places or whatever. And then
this font is called Countdown, and it's all numbers, and they're nice, big, broad numbers.
And I just shadowed them with a little bit of black so they would kind of stand up from the background a little bit.
I'll kind of show it like this. It just looks like a shadow. It doesn't look like you got black paper under it.
And these letters, did I bring it? That is from, oh, I did not bring it.
It was Elizabeth Kraft.
It was the one that has all the months. Had some tickets, and all the months had little dies for every month, and I just picked out the months. that had the letters to do her name.
And I think Kim commented you were very lucky her name wasn't Quinn. Or
Yes,
something with
some
a Q
weird
or
yes.
a Z.
Yes, some weird
Okay,
thing.
and there's a question about the film strip, and this looks like it is the citrus color
yes.
on this one. So
yes.
she used citrus, and
Yes.
if we're out of citrus, we are happy to get that in for you and pull it.
I love those.
These are layouts that you just walk by and you have to stop.
Then here's another paper from that pack, and I tore it
Which
and
is
put a piece
really
of black behind
cool
it
technique.
and used more of the film strips, the citrus film strips.
Oh, so this one's kind of peeking
Yeah,
out. She
it's
tore
kind
here,
of
too.
peeking back behind
So
there.
tear your paper.
Yeah.
Especially this design.
And then this is Tim Holtz, and that I just die cut. And then those are his varsity.
Oh, yeah. I
Is
think
it
they're called
varsity?
varsity.
And so I just put the graduation year there.
Is there a bell back here, Jennifer? Could
Yes.
you ring the bell? We have a question about that Elizabeth Craft die. We're going to have to see if we have it in stock.
Okay.
Lori, we are going to check on the die. Chris, we're looking for an Elizabeth Crafts die that has the months on it.
It's a real big one.
And she pulled the little letters out of the month to make for her.
Okay.
And I thought I brought it, but obviously I did not.
We're going to look for it. I'm guessing it's still available. It's a newer one, isn't it, Jennifer?
It is, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that paper is just, that's again from the hats off to the grad.
I love that.
From Reminisce, and we do have this in stock.
Yeah.
And we have the individual papers.
Yes, we have some of the individuals of the ones I used.
So let's just show the back of the
Yeah.
brick. It does have graduation hats on it, so that would be good for a fun graduation party. And then this one says
The
senior. And if you didn't want the senior, you could just cover that
Yeah.
up with your photo.
Mm-hmm. I love them. It went perfect with this wall that her photographer
and
found.
We've got Chris looking for that. We have a question about the Dr. Seuss paper, and that was a hard one to figure out where to put. But if you go to shopping and go to themes and then go to children and toys, it's in there.
Oh, gosh. All right, so now these are,
Was that like a 2-page layout? Or could be? Doesn't
yeah.
have to be.
It just had the, we don't have.
Okay. We don't have the die from Elizabeth Crafts,
We
but
have the days, but not.
is
the
that
one
what
with
is
the
this
month.
what it looks like?
No,
the
it was
month?
one of the larger
Yeah. Okay.
ones.
We don't have
have
it,
it.
but it's not a problem.
Yeah.
We are happy to order it, and if you want one, just let us know. Call or send an email, and we'll get it in our next order and let you know.
And this was just, we have some of it. The sherbet, I believe, or the, is that what it was?
Yeah, I think it is.
But those are, I
here's-
picked out color, you know, I'm green, I love green.
She's a green
So
girl.
those are, you know,
This is, you're right. This is the Spectrum shirt.
yes.
And we do have this paper.
Yeah.
I think what's kind of nice, these are the backgrounds.
I love
They're called the
just,
backgrounds, so they're
Yeah.
simple. And then you just fill them in with whatever your
yeah,
subject.
because that's kind of the same thing as this green. It's got a little circular,
Yeah. Now see, okay, here's another thing. A lot of their paper has that circle on it.
yeah,
And I always felt like I had to do something in the middle of the
Yes.
circle, but you don't, especially
No.
when you put this piece
yeah, just,
there.
I just was all green. Her dress was green over here, and I had the word pack, and it had some hearts and things. So, and this was a rub-on. They're rub-ons.
Oh yeah.
Their rub-ons are so
I
nice.
like butter.
Yes, I have quite a few of them around.
Okay, and here this looks like
yes,
some
that's
of the
some-
ephemera.
yeah.
And then, and here's another one.
Yeah,
I just want to touch it, Jennifer.
yeah,
So she's got a rub on here, and she's got up here.
yeah. And the little words here, beautiful and best ever and dream big. Those are all rub-ons, and this is too. So I didn't do any rub-ons on this one. But very
She
simple.
got the chipboard
yeah.
there, and it looks like
Yeah.
a ticket.
Yeah. Just very simple. Because I mean,
You're saying it's simple, but it's beautiful. And the other thing I want to mention is your matting she has a very thin mat on the photos, and I think that helps not take away from the paper and pictures. I think that, and black was a good choice, Jennifer.
yes. Okay, I got my rings on the wrong hand.
Oh my gosh, fix that.
My goodness.
Denise said she used that collection for thank you cards.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's
And a lot of these that I chose sometimes are kind of the B side. I'm a very B side person.
You and Diane are
Yes,
the
I'm a B
B-siders.
side. The front side may be really fancy, and the back side's kind of a lot of times more my style, my relaxed style.
Jennifer, I think after we've seen your layouts, you're gonna have to come back, because now that we've seen them, we're like, oh my gosh, these are so amazing.
These
And
were.
we are making a mess over here in the pile.
That's all right.
Okay, somebody was asking about the Elizabeth Craft Muntz dies.
Yeah.
It's in that.
It's
That.
out of stock.
Okay.
Oh, at Elizabeth Crafts.
Yeah, both.
Okay. Okay. We don't have that die that Jennifer used because it's out of stock at Elizabeth Crafts. But it, when it comes back in stock, we'll get it on our order.
Oh, now I love
Things do go out of stock
it.
sometimes.
Oh, here's more of me out of my
Oops.
zone.
I'm sorry, I just flipped the camera the wrong way. Okay, we're back. Out of your zone.
Yes, butterflies. These were in the ephemera pack.
Jennifer doesn't do flowers or butterflies, but she
No.
did them for this.
I did, yes. But I like them. They're okay.
So this is the Tranquility
Yes.
collection, which
Ah.
is beautiful.
It is.
And it has its own film strips
And
with two colors, which is kind of nice. Is that
And-
what you use? Like,
this, yes, there's a solid, and then there's this one that's a big one. Like it's a big negative film strip, and it fit perfectly. I just trimmed the photo a little bit because it's
so
like,
you've got a lot on here.
yeah,
Okay, there it
it's
is.
that.
Can't believe those are only $5.99.
Yes,
'Cause you get a lot in
you
there.
do, and I kind of want to print some really small pictures and put pictures in these.
Oh, Jennifer, that
kinda wanna
reminds me.
try
We had a
that.
question a while back, and I forgot to ask you, but they'd like to find out what printer you use. I know you mentioned it earlier this week.
Did have a Canon selfie. Now I've kind of it was old. I've moved to the Epson PictureMate.
PictureMate.
And you can do smaller, easier. Maybe you could do it on the Canon. I never could do it very well. But that PictureMate,
PictureMate. A lot of our
Yes.
staff have the PictureMate.
Yes,
So
I-
we highly recommend it.
I'm enjoying it.
And can you print right from your phone then?
Yes,
Okay.
you can do up to 5x7 size.
Okay.
So that I love
so if
because
you're
I've
look-
done. I don't know if I got these done somewhere or if I did them, but yeah, I love that you can do a 5x7, and you can do littler ones, and I'm enjoying that a lot.
does help.
But yeah, this line I really
So
liked.
so here's her background, so we
Yeah.
can kind of see. There's the background for that paper.
And then we didn't have this one up there, but just
Just
tore.
a little gingham.
Yeah, just kind of tore it a little bit to give a little, because that's a lot of pink.
Oh, that's right.
That's a
Jennifer
lot of
doesn't do
pink.
either.
No, that's a lot. But it kind of, this is more of a peachy back here, but I thought it still,
I think it looks
and it,
good.
kind of went with that. So
It highlights your photos because it
Yes.
pulls them off of the background,
yeah.
I think.
So, but loving the film strips.
She's a film I think we're going to have to reorder film
yes.
strips after Jennifer's day
I
today.
love that.
Okay, and she was saying, I think I might have interrupted her, but this is another Tranquility paper, and then she took the butterflies out of their die cut pieces
Yes.
or their ephemera
And I
and
have
popped
quite.
them up, and they're
Yeah.
almost the same butterfly. It looks like.
I know
Close.
it kind of fit, so I was like, well, I'm just going to stick them on there
Yeah.
and pop them up.
And you just put adhesive on the body.
I just
and then
kind of
let the
bend.
wings be free.
Yeah, I just kind of will hold it and bend up on each side and and then put adhesive in that center part.
Very, very cool.
And then this is all from
Is that the ephemera?
the ephemera and
chipboard?
this. Yeah, this might. I don't know.
looks
That's
like
still
chipboard.
ephemera. No, I popped it.
Right. Oh, it is.
It's all popped up on
you
little
fooled
pop
me.
dots. Yes.
Okay.
This is the chipboard, but
And here in this little film strip, she just put a little chipboard heart.
Yes, and then this
to
is
fill in.
ephemera. I just cut in half and stuck under there.
That's very, very amazing, Jennifer. We are going to take pictures of all of this, all of her layouts, so you can study them. And Janet will put them on the blog. Lots of people say you have a beautiful daughter. Sherry made the comment about the Epson Creative Print,
Yeah, the app.
and
Is
gives
it-
you lots of options.
Oh, it does. It really does.
And Chris has lots of Tranquility, and I think you've inspired her to use it.
Yeah.
And we still have a lot of Tranquility
Yes,
in stock. It's
yes.
a really good collection.
It
and
is.
I know we got the new collections in, but I wasn't ready to let it go yet. It's just It's too beautiful.
No, it has a lot of my color in it, so.
Okay, what was the film strip pack from 49 and Market? Well, there's different ones. The collections, the big collections have their own, and they're color coordinated, and this is the Tranquility one. And then you can get the smaller ones in all their basic colors, like citrus and salsa and fern.
Fern and toast.
Oh, okay, toast is a new one.
Yes, brown. I love brown.
Computer. So we have those. If your color's not in stock, let us know. We're probably going to need to reorder the film strips because I think I'm wanting to get some more now, Jennifer, after seeing your layouts.
And you know, Peggy did them in her sports layout.
Yeah,
it's
she
just
did a football layout.
everything. Yes,
they're just a nice little embellishment.
It does, and you can hide it behind and just have a little bit peeking out. So
yeah, it's very cool. Jennifer, I want to say thank you. Everybody really appreciates you sharing your layouts today, and she came in on her day off on her spring break day. Yeah. So thank you for that, and we're going to be expecting some more layouts, I think.
I have some like difficult ones of, I don't know. She has a huge piece of paper. She did a CAD class and had to design a house.
She's done a lot of stuff.
It's all printed on this big piece of paper, and I'm like, well, I'm going to have to cut it in 4 and just put it on a piece of paper. I don't know.
Or maybe you could take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Or if we could scan it might be too big for our scanner.
It's pretty big. So, I have that.
Well, when you figure that out, let us know, because other people probably have the same problem.
I don't think it's going to be very nice looking. I just don't. But it'll be in the book.
Yeah,
so
she'll have it to look back on.
It'll be in the book. So that's all.
Well, I want to say again, thank you, Jennifer. I think all of your layouts were totally awesome. Ever since you were at the crop and you were doing them, I was like, it felt like they were super amazing.
Yeah, I need to go and do my other one now that graduated in 2020.
I asked her if her older daughter knew that she hadn't done her stuff yet, and she doesn't think she does.
No, I don't think so.
I hope she's not watching.
No, she's at work. So.
Oh, she's at work, so she's not going to know.
She's not. Well, she won't know.
She won't know.
I feel
what
bad.
She doesn't know won't hurt.
That's true.
And then I just want to remind everybody for St. Patrick's Day today, it's your lucky day. We're doing 17% off of pretty much everything in the store. There's a couple exclusions, but not very many. So you can shop in the store, over the phone, or online, and everyone gets the same deal. So happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you, Shelley, for sending these amazing cards so that we could share them with all of you. She did a really lovely job on those. And remember, Janet's got her new sketches for her heritage layouts that you can download or you can order a hard copy. And I want to tell everybody to have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Monday, and Teresa will be here. And Jennifer, what's that list say Teresa's doing?
Oh, that will be the 20th. Graduation banner with Teresa.
She's making a banner for us. So and Sharon says you could take your drawing to the office supply place and they can reduce it, maybe a copy shop.
Oh.
So they might have a big enough
yes, I
copy
bet they
bed
would.
that they could do it. So.
Yes. Ooh, okay.
So I was going to say happy Thanksgiving. I don't know why. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh,
okay.
Kim.
These are mine.
Here's Kim right here. Look at her jewels and stuff.
I'm ready.
She's celebrating.
It's all my Irish heritage.
Celebrating. There you go. Yep. For sure. So everyone have a wonderful weekend, and we will be back and see you on Monday. And okay, Catherine, we got one more question. The sketches are online, and Janet just put a link on them. And the Pink and Main Easter card kit will probably be here Monday or Tuesday. We did reorder more. We still have a ways till Easter, and those are quick cards that you can make. So we have those coming on Monday or Tuesday. If you want one, you can call us, or you can just order it when it's back in stock. Thanks, everybody.